Hello, everyone. My name is Ruby, and about a year ago, my life changed very quickly. I had just gotten married after my husband and I eloped. He is in the military, and soon after, I found out that I would be moving to Alaska. I only had 3 days to research before we packed everything and left. We moved with only 5 bags of personal belongings. We stayed in hotels for a few days before moving into an empty house. Everything was new, and honestly, I was scared and overwhelmed. I had no family nearby, I was starting over in a new state, and I wasn't sure what was going to happen with my education. Before moving, my plan was to get into nursing program. I had only one prerequisite left, which was microbiology. At this time, I was taking summer physiology course so I could apply to nursing school. After moving to Alaska, that plan changed. My online microbiology course was dropped because nursing programs required an in-person lab. I felt disappointed because the plan I had worked so hard on was no longer possible. Instead of giving up, I started researching accredited healthcare programs near me or even online, and I came across the University of Alaska Southeast. At first, I didn't know much about the medical assisting program. In between working, adjusting to life in a new state, and not knowing much about the different healthcare careers, I got a late start. So I attended and enrolled into the CNA program at UAS. One specific night, there was the CNA orientation, and looking back now, that orientation has changed my life. At the end of the orientation, I asked the instructor if she knew anything about the medical assisting program. She had handed me a sticky note with Amy's contact information. The next day, while I was at work, I decided to call her. We scheduled a Zoom meeting to discuss my previous college credits and my situation. Thankfully, she allowed me to join the medical assisting program, even though I was starting late. If it weren't for this moment specifically, and me attending CNA orientation, I would not be here where I am right now. Starting late was challenging. I had assignments to catch up on while learning completely new material. There were times where I felt burnt out and questioned whether I had made the right decision. As the program continued, everything started coming together. I finally understood what medical assistants do every day, and I realized this was the career I wanted. This was my biggest aha moment. One of my favorite moments was buying my first pair of scrubs. It might seem like a small, silly thing, but I had been looking forward to that moment for a long time. Wearing them made me feel like everything was real. I was also nervous about clinicals because I had never performed any of those hands-on skills before, and practicing with my classmates definitely helped build my confidence. But it was my practicum that truly brought everything together. During my practicum, I was finally able to use everything I'd learned in the classroom with real patients. It was exciting to put my knowledge to the test and into practice, and I finally felt like I was making a difference. Being able to care for patients and serve my new community made all the hard work feel worthwhile. That experience showed me what being part of a healthcare team is really like. One of the most rewarding moments was being offered a job during my practicum, and it reminded me how far I had come since arriving in Alaska, feeling scared, overwhelmed, and uncertain about my future. It gave me confidence that I belong in healthcare and that all the challenges I faced along the way were worth it. Throughout this program, I learned medical terminology, pharmacology, HIPAA, medical billing, coding, health insurance, patient rights, communication techniques. Definitely helped my active listening skills and de-escalation. And something that's very important to keep in mind, medication administration. Many of the administrative and clinical skills that I learned here are very important. But the most important thing I learned wasn't from a textbook. I learned to believe in myself. I spent a lot of time worrying about making mistakes and trying to be perfect. Over time, I realized that growth comes from asking questions, practicing, and being willing to learn. Every challenge made me more confident, and every patient interaction reminded me why I chose healthcare. This program also helped me discover something about my future. When I first moved to Alaska, I believed nursing was my dream. Looking back now, I think I was choosing nursing because it felt like the path I was supposed to take. Through this program, especially during my practicum, I realized I wanted to become a physician. Becoming a certified medical assistant is not the end of my journey, it's just the beginning. This program has helped me discover the career I truly want and give me the confidence to believe I can achieve it. As I begin working as a certified medical assistant, I know I still have so much to learn, yet I'm excited to continue to grow and care for patients with respect and compassion, and just gain all the experience that I can to help me reach my long-term goal. I'm very thankful to be a part of the healthcare community. Thank you for listening to my journey.